Do you know about the hidden costs when buying a home? Well, if you don't, watch this short video to find out. Hi, I'm Blake Davenport with the Davenport Group. I'm a local realtor here in the DC metro area, here to share with you short and simple real estate tips. Today we're going to be talking about the hidden costs when buying a home. And when I say hidden costs, I am referring to the closing costs. Typically when people are saving to buy a home and they're saving and they know about the down payment. And again, for a frame of reference, most people think that they need 20%. That is not true. We'll do another video on that. Typically in this area, you'll need about 3 to 10% or so. It just depends on the price point. But people are thinking, oh, I need to just save for a down payment. But there are other costs associated with buying a home, and they are called your closing costs. So what makes up closing costs, or the hidden costs? Well, closing costs are made up of your loan fees. So you're going to have loan origination fees. You could have discount points, underwriting fees. You're going to have a title company perform a title search, and they're going to work with the lender, and they're going to perform the settlement. So they're going to have some title fees. You're going to have title insurance. Title insurance is required by the lender. It's optional for the homeowner, but most people get it. So that's money. You're going to set up an escrow account. So you're going to prepay 6 months of taxes, a year of home insurance. You're going to also pay recordation taxes. You're going to have an appraisal done of your home that the lender requires it. If you haven't paid for the home inspection will be a part of this. It all kind of bundles up to be about 2 to 2.5% of the sales price. I would factor for at least 2.5%. But if for the more expensive homes, once you get around $700,000, $800,000, it becomes more like 2%. So the costs do get lower as the home prices go up. So for example, if you wanted to buy a $500,000 house and you had 10%, so $50,000, the total cost to buy that home would be your down payment with the $50,000 plus the closing cost, so factor 2.5%. 2.5% of $500,000 is $12,500. So in total to buy that home, you would really need $62,500. So what are some ways to reduce those closing costs? So you can get a seller subsidy from the seller. So say you wanted to buy a $500,000 house and it's been on the market for a little bit and you wanted to offer $490,000. Well, you could offer $500,000 with $10,000 back at closing. So it reduces your closing cost by $10,000. So instead of $62,500, you could only need $52,500. You're still taking a loan out for that bigger portion. So you're essentially financing the $10,000 over the 30-year period. The seller still nets the same $490,000. It has to appraise for the higher price, but that's one way around it. Also, the lender can give you a closing credit. We know several lenders that can offer you a closing credit as great as $7,500 or more. Your closing cost credits can't be greater than your closing costs, so just factor that in. But that's another consideration. I just wanted to make this video so you understand the true cost of buying the home and what the hidden costs are. So there you have it, short and simple real estate tip just on closing costs or the hidden costs. Just factor in an additional 2.5% of the sales price for your closing costs. The loan costs, the title costs, recordation taxes, and your escrow account kind of make up that 2.5%. If you like this video, please click the like icon. If you haven't done so already, subscribe or click the bell icon to be notified of our next video. But thanks again for checking out this real estate tip on the hidden costs of buying a home. Bye-bye.